All right. Good morning, and I welcome each and everyone to our um, training. That is graphical designing. And Kwame, our trainer, is online. He will take it from me. But what we want members to know is that anyone who come on board from 9 to 10 that way, that's the that's the era we prepare the video. All we want them to do is to just observe and then watch. That's all. Because we don't want to ask any question. The same video will be given to you in your groups, and also the same topic will be treated at 3 o'clock. So today we are going to use talk about or teach fading off. Most of the times, some pictures supposed to be faded or to be in the fade form. That's what Kwame is going to take us through. So Kwame, can you share your screen so that you take it from me?
Oh, okay.
As I have said, this is video tutorials, so you need not to ask anyone whether the person is following. Okay, Kwame, you
Okay.
give your explanation, they will understand. When we meet in the evening, like 3 o'clock to, they will go over. We will go over with them as well. All right, so you can start.
Okay. Okay. Now I'm starting off. Let's set off now. Let's set off. Let's set off now. Kwame is in you. Now you move to your file, then open a new page to begin with the lesson. So you go to new, and you select a paper type. You select a paper type of A6, the smallest of A4 column. Now my page is open now. So now we are going to learn how to fade off some part of images using the eraser. So now you go in for a picture at your desktop or on your desktop. So you move to file, go to place, then you move to place, comment. Then you move to place. When you move to place, it will direct you straight to the desktop. Then you click or you select an image over there. So I'll go in for my own picture, my own picture. This is my own picture. I want to fade off this background of my picture. I want to fade this background of my picture using the eraser tool. Fade off this background of my picture using the eraser tool. So you now move straight to the eraser tool at the eraser column. Then you pick eraser. You move to the image. Then you click on it. When you click on it, this smart object must be rasterized. So you have to click on OK for it to rasterize. Now your eraser is found on your screen. So you'll be fading off this background of the picture. You'll be fading off, fading it off, fading it off gradually with the eraser to fading off, fading it off gradually. Right now, my picture is being faded. This is what we meant by fading off using the eraser. Fading off using the eraser. Fading off using the eraser. So when you put in a background on this picture, you will observe that the background will blend with the picture due to the eraser which you used. That's why. So let me give it a background. Let me give it a background of let me give it a background of blue, a background of blue. Press on enter. You can see that my image is at the back of this uh, background, and we've learned that when you want an image to come on top of your work, you have to press on hold down the control key, hold down the control key, then you open up a bracket, then you click on open up a bracket for the image to come on top. Now you can see that the image is blend with the background. You can see that the image is blend with the background. That's how we go by fading off an image, fading off an image. So let me fade the latter part of my leg a little bit for it to blend very well using the eraser. Now you can see that the image is in the background. The image now is in the background with the help of the eraser tool. That's how we go about the eraser tool. Now we have two types of fading of this picture of the same eraser tool. That one, it will delete it completely. The eraser type, it will delete, the first one will delete it completely. But today we are about to learn on fading off radar. So fading off radar, use that eraser, click on the eraser, then move to the properties of eraser, properties of eraser, and you can see that after the eraser, the second box, there is a number in it, that's 700. You click downward of it, you can see different kinds of eraser over there, different kinds of it, different kinds of eraser in that box. The first one is the fading off eraser. The second one is the clearing of the images completely. Clearing of images completely. But today we are about to talk on how to fade off an image. That's how we fade off an image with the help of the eraser tool. Now let me go in for another picture to demonstrate for you to see it work again. Going back, now you move to file, click on place. When you click on place, you move to an image of your choice. Let me take this lady as an example. Just leave the lady on the background. Then you decrease or you decrease the size of the moving tool. Click on the image and you decrease it with the hold down the shift and the alt key. Then you decrease it a little bit. Then you press on enter. Position it very well. You go in for your eraser tool. Then you click on the image. This smart object must be rasterized. Then click on OK for it to rasterize. Then delete some part of this background of the lady and part of the lady for it to blend with the background you are working on, for it to blend, blending backgrounds now. That's when you use this eraser. You can see that it has blend with the background. It has blend with the background. That's how we go about the eraser to Mr. Akon. Now let's move on to the second eraser type. The second eraser type. The second eraser type, the same procedure applies to it. You move into file, go to place, move straight to your screen, click on any image of your choice, just click on it. Then you decrease the size a little bit with the hold down the shift and the alt key to decrease it a little bit. Then you press on enter. Position the picture very well, move straight to eraser column. Now the eraser color is in fading off eraser column, but now we want it to be in a complete eraser clearing column. So you move straight to the property bar at the top, click to open the brush preset picker, then you click on it, then you take the second one, that's the second eraser tool, then you click on. When you click on it, this smart object must be rasterized. Then you click on enter. When you click on enter, that eraser is being found. So this one, you delete it completely. It doesn't blend. This eraser type doesn't blend. When you are deleting it, it doesn't blend. This is a different eraser when you want to clear off it completely. When you want to clear it off completely, that's when you use this eraser. But when you want to use it, when you want to fade the image rather, you go in for the first one at the preset column. First one, that's the fading off image, fading off eraser, fading off. That's when you fade the image off a little bit, fade it off, for it to blend with the background, for it to blend with the background, for it to blend with the background. You'll be you'll be using it as yeah, how would I say, how you are using eraser on your work, like clearing off some mistake being done on your work. That's how we move or we go about the eraser tool. That's how we go about the eraser tool. Now you can see that the image is blend. It has blend with the background. It has blend with the background. That's how we go about the eraser tool. That's how we go about the eraser tool. Now let's go for another practicals. Another practicals. using the eraser tool. I want to blend two different kinds of rectangle box together. I want to blend two different kinds of rectangle box together with the help of the eraser. So you move into your rectangle box, draw it to the draw it to the center of the paper. Then you just leave it.
Okay, Kwame, please continue for us. Continue for us, okay?
Okay. I, I ended at this place when I said you use the eraser to blend this image with the background. So that's what I did. So let's move on to another stage whereby you blend two backgrounds together for no one to get to know that we blended the background. So let's move on now. Let's move on. If we delete this one to show you how to blend two backgrounds together. So you move in for your rectangle to draw it to the center of the paper. Go to the property bar. When you go to the property bar, you click on the property tool. You there see a color. Then you choose any color of your choice. Any color of your choice. So I'll go in for this. Click on OK. Then now you go in for your pick tool again. Then you go in for the rectangle box again. Draw the rectangle box to this side. Then you go into the property bar again. Click on fill. Give it a color of red. Color of red. Then click on OK. So at this stage, we want to blend these two backgrounds together with the help of the eraser tool. We want to blend these two backgrounds together with the help of the eraser tool. So you click on the rectangle box which you want to begin with. The rectangle box which you want to begin with, you click on it first. So I'll click on red first. Move straight to the eraser content. Click on eraser. Move straight to the work again. Then you click on it to open. The dialog box will be open. This layer must be rasterized. Then you click on OK for it to rasterize. Then you fade it off. Fade it off with the help of the eraser. You fade it off with the help of the eraser. Then now this background is being faded. This triangle box is being faded. So you move into the rectangle, the pick tool again. Then you click on the second rectangle box. You click on it. Move straight to eraser content again. Click on eraser. Then you move straight to the background again. Click on it. This layer must be rasterized. And press on OK for it to rasterize. Then you fade some part off again. Fade some part off. Now these two parts are being faded off. So you want to blend it with the help of the moving tool. So you click on moving tool, then you stretch forth this background downward. You stretch it forth. Then you click on OK. Then you click on the second rectangle layer. Then you stretch that one to off. You stretch it off for it to blend. Now you can see that these two backgrounds are blend with the help of the eraser. When you don't want to use the gradient form, you can use the eraser type to blend two backgrounds together. That's how we go by the eraser tool in terms of blending two backgrounds together. In terms of blending two backgrounds together, that's the help of the eraser tool. You can see that this one is the simple as how let's say simple of all. This one is the simple of all. Simple. Aha.
Can you blend three colors?
Sure, we can blend three colors too.
So right now that do you want to do something right now?
No, okay. Let's blend the last color for you to see.
Three colors.
Sure.
Okay, now start afresh so that the beginner can get the idea. So blend three colors. So you can delete all of them to see the white area. Then you blend three colors. You want to blend blue, orange, and which one again? Blue, orange, and pink. Are you there? Blend colors.
Orange,
blue, orange, and pink.
Okay.
All right,
Okay, I'll do just as that. I'll do just as that.
That's work.
Okay. Now you go into a rectangle box again. Then you draw the rectangle box to the middle of this sector. To the middle of this sector. Then you go into the fill in color. then you choose the color of blue, and you click on it. Then now you go in for the pick tool, then you come back to your rectangle box again, stand at this edge to draw it to this point, draw it to this point, then you give it a color as pink, give it a color pink, then you move on to the pick tool again, then you come back to your rectangle box, then you draw this rectangle box to the center of the page, then you give it a color as orange, give it a color as orange, orange. Give it a color as orange, then click on OK. Now your three colors are being found on this background. So you want to blend these three backgrounds together. You want to blend it together. So I'll first pick the blue color, first pick the blue color, then you you go in for your eraser tool, then you fade it off. So you press on OK. This shape layer must be rasterized before proceeding. Then you click on OK. Then you delete, you fade it off due to another color at the side of it. So you have to fade the side of it won't blend. The side of it won't blend. So now I've blended this part. Then you move into the picture again, come back to your pink, click on it. Then you move back to the eraser type again. Then you come back to the rectangle box again, click on it. Then you see that this dialog box is open. Then you press on enter. Then you fade the top off, fade the top off and the side of it to off. Fade the side of it to off. Now these two colors are already faded, so you can blend the down one first before blending the upper one. So now let's blend these two together. Let's blend these two together. We are blending these two together first before we blend the other one together. Now this two is being blended. This two is blended. This two is blended. So now let's with the help of the user to let's blend the upper one to again. Then you move back to the user content again. Come back to that layer. Click on it. Press on OK. So when you press on OK, the user tool will show the user tool will be shown. Then you fade it off also. You fade the down one off also. Fade it off also. Fade it off. Now the orange triangle box is faded also. So now you go in for the pick tool, click on the blue, then you hold down the shift key to click on the pink for the book for both of them to be picked. Then you move to the edge of it, drag it, drag it a little bit, then you press on enter. Then you go in for the picture again, click on the orange, then you stretch it off. You stretch it downward for it to blend. Stretch it downward for it to blend. Now it is now your option to blend it well, blend it all because now you've already blended it. That's how you move by blending of three colors.
Okay,
That's
can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, it's really really perfect. So what today? What did you teach?
Okay, I thought of how to blend picture on a background using the eraser tool, and I thought how to use. I thought how the types of the eraser we do have. We do have complete clearing eraser, and we have the faded one. Complete clearing eraser, then we have the faded one. So this time around, we are about to use the faded one in fading off the background and fading a picture into a background for no one to get to know that this picture is in the background, is in the background with the help of the fading eraser, and how to blend two backgrounds together using the eraser tool, using the eraser faded tool, using the eraser faded tool, using the eraser faded tool, and how to blend three backgrounds with the help of the eraser faded tool.
Okay. Um, I think we'll end here, and that is what exactly you'll be teaching this afternoon, like 3 o'clock. So I want to
Sure.
give them this video so that they can um, study it before we meet. if we come and they have not watched it, they have to watch it here before we will teach them, because preparing video tutorials is not easy at all. Therefore, if we give to them and they don't learn, it means they have to learn when we come, and we will not teach, they will learn it here. Also, we
Okay.
don't know whether they have subscribed to our videos, because when they subscribe and I put it in account, I don't have to even put it in the WhatsApp group. They will all get it. But by and by, they'll be telling you the video, the video, the video. It means they are not subscribed. So today when we come, I will force them to subscribe so that the work will be very easy and easier for us all. All right.
Okay.
Anyway, thank you. Or is there anything special you want to do? Since the link is good, is there anything you want?
Let me add a simple thing. Let me add some simple thing.
Okay. Okay. Take over.
Okay. Okay. Now we are about to use the gradient type to give two colors. Gradients to give a color, to give a background two colors without using the rectangle box and the eraser tool in blending the color. So let's delete all this. Let's delete all. Let's delete all now. Then now we are using the gradients to give it two colors. Gradient to give this background two colors. You move straight to your gradient box.
Kwame,
Click
can you hear
on
me? Kwame.
gradients. Turn at this edge. You see a plus. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Before you do that, let me quickly do something before you do that.
Okay.
I need to end this video. I'll come back and I'll take another topic for tomorrow. Take a real topic that the ingredients will continue from. We'll do that. We'll give that one to them tomorrow. So let me quickly sign out.
Okay.
Within 10 seconds, I'll come back. Okay.